How's it going, folks? Jack here with another video here to check out the latest from the internet historian on his Incognito mode channel, where he uploaded a video on AI, what is considered by many to be the last human invention. Yes, we made the wheel, we made fire, well, not in that order. We made video games and made it to outer space. So now we are creating artificial intelligence that are going to be comprised of our natural stupidity. It is truly a wonderful time to be alive. No, but seriously, I have covered AI on this channel on multiple occasions, talking at some point about the benefits that come from it, like the scientific stuff it aids us to do through like experiments, right? The calculations, the very specific niche of things that it was originally made for. But then of course there's the tech bro side of things. Google wanting us to wear the wonderful glasses. Tech bros later on wanting to sell us some AI pins that do less than what you could do with an actual smartphone.
Play the song How Music Makes You Feel Better.
We've partnered with Tidal, which you get out of the box.
But lastly is the one thing that I believe that we can all agree that AI is useful for: shitposting. Because, my god, is it a wonderful tool to do that. So this is why I believe that this is a perfect video for the internet historian to be covering. So without further ado, let us get into it.
AI. Alright, who's the AI? I'm tired of being accused of being the AI clone. You're the AI clone. Don't listen to him.
Then look
He's
at
the one. I don't know which one to shoot. Guys, I think it's me. Hey, man.
You talk like that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, just look at her hands. AI doesn't know how to... Oh, I'm gonna correct that. They have been improving. But yeah, he had to go the extra mile with this one.
Hey, man.
You talk like that.
That's wild.
Yeah. None of us. Guys. Yeah. I got a problem.
Get
How do I
smiffed.
solve this?
Ooh.
It's you just click the, Well, have you tried, a gun? Bang, 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 bang.
I will say one thing. Some of these tests can be a little bit grueling and cause you to have an existential crisis. Like, get this, you are sitting in your bed, checking your emails, you want to access the last few things, right? You want to access Reddit, as an example, and not through the app because they always redirect you through the app, but you want to do that to a browser, and then comes one of those checks, right? It asks you to find the traffic light. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is the traffic light just the cones that contains light, or the post as well?
Jesus Christ.
And when you're clicking on the wrong thing and it tells you that it's a mistake, you've got to wonder, are you the robot? No, like seriously, I have been asking myself these questions in a tired state, and frankly, it is mind-boggling. Oh shit. Oh no.
I just got distracted. I looked down.
Teslas.
It was a video, like it's like 5 minutes crafts.
Yeah.
Mostly.
And they're just going, easy way to cut a watermelon in half. And there's two people. One's on one side of a car door, one's on the other, and they wind up the window. It slices the
God, that's so
watermelon in half.
dumb.
It's fucking genius.
What they should do is they should put a knife on the top of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
It was
mini
shot by
kudos,
glass.
of course.
Yeah, the glass should be like broken glass at the top of every car.
I accidentally stumbled on Many Kudos' second channel where he just talks about random stuff, and man, he hates AI with a passion.
Okay, so I've got one for AI. Once fully self-driving cars are
Yes.
really here, commuting will become a much smaller deal.
You've arrived at your destination.
Because if you can sleep in your car, then the commute isn't a problem.
Yeah.
So you buy the Cybertruck, you kit out the back like a bathroom, essentially, so you can brush your teeth and get ready for work.
Yeah.
You set off from your house at 5 a.m. Meanwhile, you're not even waking up till 7.
Yeah.
And you live like 2.5 hours away from the city. That's not a problem. You live in the beautiful countryside, and that's just part of your sleepy routine.
I'm sorry, not a problem. Only not a problem for non-Europeans. It's funny, every single time that we encounter, or that I encounter, people in the comment section or chat commenting on distance travel to get to work or school or whatever destination they want to go to. It's a long distance for us because things are relatively close. For Americans or Aussies, they're like, no, that's just getting to dinner. That's how we have our lunch. No. Dude, you're doing cross country every single day. That's wild.
Routine.
Yeah. Let's say you're making dinner and you're missing an onion. Your car has a full kitchen in it too.
Oh no.
Yeah, you just keep cooking.
You go to the supermarket.
When you get to the supermarket, a robot comes out with one onion.
Yeah, gives it to you.
Yeah.
You tap the side of your forehead, pays it automatically.
Pays with Bitcoin.
In Bitcoin.
Which at this point is now the world's currency. Of course, the full kitchen, it's not built into the dash. It's just a series of wall sockets and a bench.
Yes.
And you keep meaning to like find something to screw it down, but you just haven't quite found the time.
Why do I always pick deep frying on these trips? Yeah.
Really should pick something else.
All right, we'll do sous vide.
Did you say sous vide?
So sweet.
Yeah, or whatever. How's it pronounced?
Sous vide.
vide.
Sous vide, whatever.
Sous vide.
I only ever seen it written. Then you're cutting up the onions
Bruh.
in the back. You've got the automatic robot that's like sucking out the onion smell.
Yeah, there's a small AI Roomba, cleaning up all the mess, all the grease on the ground. Do not trip over him.
Cybertruck 2, drive faster, please.
Cybertruck 2, I'm really getting quite late for my dinner date.
Put it in erratic mode.
What?
Cybertruck, divert all suspension power to the accelerator.
Oh no.
Cybertruck, turn off all unsealed road diversions.
Yes, ignore all detours. Put full power to the headlights.
You know the deer that tends to be like freezing in the middle of the road because of headlights? Yeah, that thing will be melted into a puddle of meat. Oh, that sounds disgusting.
Just blind everybody.
Cybertruck, activate horn mode.
You've got... Oh no, I didn't bring my family a half slice of watermelon. And then you... Cybertruck, open up the sunroof.
Oh, scheiße.
The sunroof's like a guillotine.
Fingers along with it.
I cannot wait for the future.
The future's sweet.
Yeah, that sounds so bloody dystopian. Like, the extent to which electronics in cars are delightful to me is like literally the one jack that we have to put in to have access to Bluetooth. That is really the only thing, so that we don't have to pick up our phones to take calls while we're driving. Because personally, okay, it takes away from the lot of fun of driving a car when it's just kitted with so much electronics. Plus, the dashboard designs. It's so weird. Why do you have all your dials next to you and not in front of you? And I'm not talking like old Range Rovers or Mini Coopers that have that kind of design that they maintain over the years. Specifically, I'm talking about a freaking iPad that does not have the instinctive dials that you have to push or pull. This is literally just something that you have to touch. And it's distracting. I just feel like it takes a lot of the fun from driving, and especially when it's going to be about self-driving cars. We are going to end up having those the robotaxi incidents that we saw recently this year in Waco. Was it Waco? No, Waymo. Waco is a completely different place. Yeah, remember that one? The cacophony of car horns just blasting away. Yeah, that's gonna be our future.
And the beauty is, there's just 100 people on the road doing the same thing.
Oh, fuck.
It is going to be interesting because I don't give a shit about cars.
No, who does?
As a man, you know, there's kind of a primal like appreciation for big machines,
Big
but I don't
wheels.
care. To this day can't tell any cars apart. You know, like my Uber drivers like pulling up in a fucking a Demio. I'm like, I don't know what that is. It's going to be interesting because there's going to be a mix of people like you or I who just see it as a means of transportation, and so like a self-driving car with a fully equipped kitchen and goon station set up is going to be king. and we're going to look like fucking idiots on the road.
Yes.
But then you're going to have the car guys who they still want to drive their car.
Yeah.
And obviously you're not going to be able to stop them. So there's just going to be this really weird mix of people on the road.
Okay, I've got two things. So
Basically, Cyberpunk 2077. The roads in the game. Oh, by the way, if you want to see a scenario similar to what they depicted before, there's this wonderful book, if you can use your imagination, but also a movie adaptation of it called Leave the World Behind. Mahershala Ali and... oh my god, what's her name? Julia Roberts are part of the movie, at least part of the cast. Also Ethan Hawke and Kevin Bacon also featuring there. I don't know why I'm telling you about the cast, but it's a fun movie depicting what would happen in the case of such a massive hack.
first of all,
Yes.
if I was a smarter man, an engineer, you know what I would spend some of my time doing? Inventing a seatbelt for someone who can lie down.
Oh.
Because that'll, like, the reason you can't sleep in, like, a caravan is because, you know, you might go flying around in the caravan, it's too dangerous. But if you could prove that, hey, well, I'm still strapped in even though I'm sleeping, that's fine. You get the patent for that. Everybody's got to pay you 3 cents or whatever the fuck for a seatbelt. Beautiful, you're rich.
What I'd do is I'd have the seatbelt but go from my groin just up over my shoulder and just hope like how you don't crash.
Yeah, Cybertruck, hit the brake, would you? I'd like to be bifurcated.
Cybertruck new to me.
I want to be like that watermelon that got caught in the windshield. In principle as well, like, if you've got these cars that can just react to everything and you know that, like, it'll just slam the brakes as hard as it can to prevent someone getting hit, then there's going to be some real asshole pedestrians.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you imagine a freeway, and these computers can just react with millisecond precision.
Yeah.
And so you may as well just walk across the freeway, and if everybody has to hit the brakes and they're all getting f***ed up in their cars, like, it's not my problem.
So a little bit of a weird question. When two camping cars collide into each other and presumably are totaled, do they do a car damage assessment or do they get hold of a home inspector? Because technically it is a home on wheels. Just food for your thought.
Is AI gay?
Yes. Is AI gay? Yes or no? Let's ask it.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. And it said, as an AI language model, I don't have a sexual orientation or characteristics. If you have any other questions, I hate that. This is the worst part. If you have any questions,
I just asked it.
feel free to ask.
I just did.
Yeah, what do you think I'm here for? Although, I gotta say, you know what ChatGPT is good for? I chuck in an earpiece and I am talking to that thing an hour a day.
Really?
Yes, but they have chosen to have 5 voices, and
boy.
only one is good. And, like, okay, get this right. You're making an artificial intelligence. You're trying to make it attractive to everyone. But the 5 voices that they've
Sam
decided to
Altman.
roll out is 1, customer service lady.
Hello, I'm calling about your current car insurance.
2 is like a boy.
I want to be Spider-Man.
All right.
Number 3 is also a boy.
No, I want to be Spider-Man.
Number 4 is like a teenage boy.
No, I want to be Spider-Man.
Is this a program for teenage boys that have no friends?
And the last
And number
one,
5 is like
Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
Her.
You're just really ugly.
It is Scarlett Johansson's voice. No matter what the hell Sam Altman is trying to weasel his way out of, it was her voice. But that's beyond the point. I will explain if that is not clarified. I would like to have her voice, like, gaining sentience and put into like a robot that evolved into Lucy from that movie, Lucy, and seeing her become an AGI and just conquer the world. Well, I wouldn't like that to happen in real life, but that could plot in a movie. That could be fun.
Fine, but everybody is going to choose that one because it's just the most pleasant voice.
Of course.
So you've given us 5 options and only one is good.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then with the Sky voice, you can't even select it. It's turned off at the moment. So you're stuck with customer service lady, and she's fine.
I heard the Scarlett Johansson thing was a bit of a legal shenanigan.
Yeah, I don't think they really took her voice and trained it off a whole bunch of movies. They just went, oh, this lady also sounds like Scarlett Johansson. You don't want to do it, Scarlett? All right. We'll just get someone who sounds like you. Is that Simpsons, like...
Get me Steven Spielberg. Then get me his non-union Mexican equivalent.
Okay, to clarify, the story about that is even weirder. Because, see, some time ago, Sam Altman actually contacted Scarlett Johansson, asking her if she would want to do some voice acting work for an AI. And like many celebrities did who participate in that kind of stuff, she agreed, right? James Earl Jones, rest in peace, also did something similar. He literally licensed his voice to Disney, the voice of Darth Vader and Mufasa, so it's kind of gone. But that's not the weird part. The weird part is that in the wake of the many shenanigans that were happening because of AI, the likes of these two actual voice actors who were participating in some AI voice acting work, who got their entire voice licensed without their say-so and had to sue a lot of podcasts who were using them and continuously selling the copies of the voices away. That was an incident. Many who had their likeness stolen away and put into commercials. And of course, the plethora of sexual content that was produced through that. The likes of, let's say, Taylor Swift, that situation. Yeah, Scarlett, 6 months before the Sky AI voice was released, contacted Sam Altman and was like, I don't feel good about this. Can we cancel the project? He said yes. Her management team contacted Sam Altman and asked him the same thing. He said yes, we are cutting it off. There was a mutual agreement. A day before the Sky AI is released, he literally posted a tweet with the caption, her. Dude! And when Scarlett Johansson came up with the story that was agreed upon 6 months before this entire thing happened, he apologized. For which, I'm sorry, if there wasn't any issue with communication, why did you have to apologize? Why? Right? You said that you are not going to use her voice, yet still you decided to cut it off. Plus, you claimed that it was another person from a different country. Like, dude, what the fuck? All I'm saying that just like the company that he's running, I don't trust Sam Altman, okay? I don't, and you shouldn't either.
Yeah. Good timing. They've just added like 4 new voices. None of these are good either. Like, listen to this.
I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man.
I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man.
They need like fun stuff.
African Spider-Man.
Yeah, Mr. Beast. And every time he treats her like it's a competition.
Me too.
And he's screaming.
So what's like a good type of pine tree that goes in my region? We're here with 100,000 pine trees.
What kind of tree is a pine tree? I've got 10 million deciduous trees.
Deciduous.
Which one will be the timber that we use? You've got a million YouTube voices out there, and you're not going to have like Critical being like, hey guys, today, like, how's it going? I can see that you're trying to calculate how many miles to the moon. I think that's really rad.
That's so fucking long, man.
How about like Pepsi Max? Yeah, there's a
Pepsi Max, calculate the distance from here to the moon. By the way, sir, would you like a Pepsi Max?
It's exactly 4 million Pepsis to the nearest star. You'd want Batman or something like to be.
Oh yes,
I can tell you all about pine trees, kid. But
swear to me,
you wouldn't want to know. That sort of stuff, you know?
Yeah, you'd want like, well, no, you want to be Batman, and you'd want it to be like Batman's little fucking. You want it to be.
Oh yeah, well they've got Robin.
Jiminy Jilliker's Batman.
Yeah,
they already got that one covered. Tell you what, I have found a new use for AI. You put an earpiece in, right?
Yeah.
And then you play a video game, like one with like RPG elements and things where you don't know all the mechanics. And it is so much fun. Like if you play Baldur's Gate 3 and then you pick up some item and you're like, oh, a dark mind? What does this do? Or like a brain in a jar? You go, I might use this later, maybe. I don't know. And then I just ask it. I go, hey, do I use this for anything? And then it goes,
it's just for lore.
Backstory elements to the game's narrative.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's brilliant.
It does take away. I feel like it takes away some of the magic of a game like Baldur's Gate. But in another game, I feel like who gives a shit?
I mean, I've seen the implementation of that in Kingdom Come Deliverance, where it makes the AI actually give you answers. Or Skyrim. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chat had me looking at some Skyrim's AI, not AI generated, but AI powered dialogue. It was so good, so much fun.
That's great.
We go, my armor is like armor rating 14. What does that mean? Is that good?
Not to say this is a bad idea by any means, but you could also just hop on a phone call with me for like, you just have me in your earpiece for 8 hours and ask me D&D questions.
I tell you what, this is kind of sad. When,
Okay.
Okay. No, what did you do?
I had my AI in my ear, and I had just asked it, where's Karlak? Because I didn't know where she was on the map.
Oh, you rube.
It got through giving me step-by-step instructions like it was fucking Google Maps. It was brilliant.
You've arrived at your destination.
And then, afterwards, I found it. And the AI goes,
That's great. I hope you enjoy the rest of your game.
I went, thank you. I will. And it was kind of nice. I went, you know what? I will enjoy the rest of my... That's
actually,
sweet of you to
Nat.
say. That was funny. Ad time.
Wow. That was
Oh,
awkward.
I'm out of data on me phone.
It's me, Saily Man. Take this. Phone data for 15% off.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, that's so generous. Wait, what's the product?
It's
Violent
Saily,
generosity.
a brand new eSIM service from Saily. And that data works all over the world.
Whoa!
That's right, Mo. Saily works in over 150 countries.
Let's go down to South Sudan and help the people.
I'm not the only one who's hearing saline, right? Right? Saline injections, the sodium chloride water. Or perhaps just my hearing that's messed up.
Boom! 15% off.
Thank you, Saily Man.
Saily.
Now I can afford to buy more gems in Candy Crush.
It's not just for him, it's for anybody that goes to the link.
That was so generous, Saily Man.
Shut up!
I'm thrilled that I no longer have to deal with the telecom companies. May I please have international roaming data?
Yeah, but we're gonna have to upgrade your plan to the next level, and then it's gonna be $70 a month.
Shut up.
The Saily signal. Look over there, Saily Man. It's a mugging.
Not in one of America's vibrant cities. Sir, why are you mugging that person?
Why was that so funny? Oh no. Not in one of America's vibrant cities.
I tell you, the cost of living is 15% too expensive.
See, Mo, the people need help with their roaming data. Take this
Choose the
15%
thief.
off coupon.
Saily.
Thank you, Saily Man. I'll never mug again. The only mugs around here, Saily Man, are the telecom companies with their outrageous mobile data prices. So right now, you can go over to saily.com/incognito and get 15%. What? 15% off? What? At eSIM with at saily.com/incognito.
This video does not support you shooting your phone salesman. Just saying.
Ad over.
Oh. If anything, okay, look, this is the part where we're diving into the shed posting. If there's anything out there that AI did correctly, without a shadow of a doubt, it is AI music. That shit is funny.
Now, you had a thing that you wanted to show me, actually.
Yes.
What the hell was that?
So, I've been very harsh on AI art so far. However, there's something you need to know about me.
Yeah.
All of
I
my
get it.
morals go out the window as soon as I can make one of my friends laugh. Or a sizable YouTube audience. AI music is very funny.
Sooner,
You can
yeah.
type anything into it and it will make the catchiest song you've ever heard. Here's a song we made on my podcast.
Oh boy, my monitors have arrived. My poster's on roll, it's gonna be a good time. I'm twiddling my peanuts to Bailey J. One finger in my to prove I'm not gay.
Did you come up with the lyrics?
Yeah, we just wrote like one line at a time, like taking turns.
Haven't left my boom cave for quite a while.
no.
Godless the troops, they came through this in Afghanistan. One hand salute, busting in the promised land.
That's scarily good,
That
isn't
is
it?
so good. Oh my god, one hand salute busting it. Promised land.
Weird.
What is this called? Suno.com.
Suno.com. Now, the other great thing about this is you can just write gibberish and it figures out how to sing it.
Wow.
Wahoo, it's a me, Mario. Bless the troops.
Bless the troops. That's a patriot right there.
A couple of songs ourselves.
I think that's a good idea. All right, Mr. Kudos, welcome to the new studio. How do we make one of our own?
You can't say specific artists, which is good,
Okay.
but you can give it a few different prompts. Let me give you the official theme song of In the Field. 90s pop, piano, female singer. We'll just make that.
Okay.
Like, I just generate 2 photos of a field. We'll see what happens here. All right, here we go.
In the field, in the field, in the field. In the field, in the field. Yeah.
So stupid. Okay, maybe we go line by line. We'll do our own. There's a guy in the office here, and he's allergic to peanuts.
Oh, we've got one of those. That's your diversity hire.
Oh no.
He's not very pleased.
Prepare for anaphylactic shock.
Chicken satay,
Snickers.
Reese's Pieces. Maybe I'm coming out of my shell.
And I'm doing just fine.
Yeah. Because it starts off with his fear of peanuts, but then by the end, he's like, no, I've decided to eat the peanuts. This feels like back in the day where Michael Jackson was mastering Thriller. And there's everyone crowded around in the room and they're like, yeah, change that bit, yeah. Add in more chorus.
Oh, God.
So scroll back down. Okay, my doctor thinks I'm nuts, but that just can't be. My life's too smooth to be chunky.
Wow.
That's it.
You know what? Let's just shoot this one out.
Yep. All right, it's called Peanut Steve.
I'm allergic to peanuts. If I touch them, I'll die. Snickers, my throat closes up, men's. My throat closes up. I'm falling into Reese's arms in pieces. Is this pad thai peanut free?
Maybe like a Russian choir.
Oh, now we're talking.
Does it taste like a pea? Does it taste
Like a nut.
That's all right.
Here's the funk one.
Does it taste like a pea? Does it taste like a nut? Anaphylactic shock when it reaches my gut. Stabbing me through the heart with an epinephrine dart. I'm coming out of my shell.
Holy shit.
I'm doing quite well. I want to feel nuts in my mouth.
Blasting this at the club.
I think I'm gonna die. My doctor thinks I'm nuts, but that just can't be. My life's too smooth to be
Oh my
chunky.
god, it's so catchy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Also,
gonna hit that
the
in my
Tesla
head.
bots breakdancing.
All right, let's make a new song. Here's on pitching. Going out to the club, having a few drinks kind of song. You know, like Black Eyed Peas, Tonight's Going to Be a Good Night.
Oh, yeah. Generic in Duck Club.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. Yeah, yeah.
Instead of like get on the floor, like.
Get floor.
Yeah, okay, more nonsense, but yeah. Get floor.
This is the chorus. Tonight is going to be the evening of the night.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, ladies.
Now, ladies, put your arms. Yeah, no, that's it. No, that's it.
I spy a girl. The whole club is here.
It's so stupid.
It's genius. Well, what if we just preview that and then see where we are?
Yeah, let's see how this is cooking.
Girls at the boys at the tonight is gonna be the evening of the night. All I wanna do is go.
That's crazy.
Oh shit.
If you threw this into the mix, I just wouldn't know that it wasn't real.
My guy, we need more of that. Like random person scrolling through a pop song. Tonight we're gonna show the floor.
That's what my friend Jared did, his girlfriend, because I made a bunch of stupid songs and he just like played it for her and I just casually like put it on the background, see if she'd notice. I don't think she did. For the record, I do not condone this.
I do.
Ah, shit.
I know
We're done
a lot
for.
of teachers are, and the ones I know I like, but man, 90% of teachers out there are just shit at their job.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There
bad
are
teachers,
some
and that
bad
does
ones.
definitely impact people's desire to learn. Do you think the next generation's f***ed?
No.
No.
Okay.
Having a thing that you just like voice chat with and be like, right, so what's the deal with the area of a rhombus? And you talk to it and then it tells you and you go, I don't get it. Dumb it down. And then you can do that ad infinitum and it will just keep dumbing it down for you until you get it.
That's
I have expected him to say something rather deep and insightful about our future generation, but then I caught myself in remembering, this is the kind of videos that we're watching today.
working off the assumption that there would be a student who has the thirst for knowledge. I'm just going to be like, hey, how do I can't be bothered.
Yeah, do this and give me 80% the right answers, thanks.
Yeah, no, it's actually going to be fucked in that sense.
Okay, here's a scenario. First off, like, let's say you could have a computer-brain interface.
Yes.
But then, you're back at school, 50% of the kids and they want to learn, and then there's the 50% that don't. And then one half goes off, go to jobs and regular stuff, and then the other half, they can have, like, the universal basic income thing, right?
Yeah.
But the cost is, I rent out the computing power of my brain because it's so much more efficient than any of the data centers.
That is so
And then
bloody
it's like you plug in for
stupid.
maybe 8 hours and they're like, yeah, cool, here's your check.
That's some
and then
Black
off you go.
Mirror
That
shit.
is awfully dystopian.
No, everyone's loving it.
That's the most dystopian thing I've ever heard, and I love it.
If someone said to me, you can power all the AI robots, like domestic cleaning robots and stuff, but you don't have to lift a finger, you can effectively just play video games with one half of your brain and the other half is unconscious and just doing stuff. Hey man, sign me up.
I would have an augmented like limbs. I think having like a fucking sweet robot arm where I could like punch through walls and like run really fast.
Deus Ex.
I'd definitely do that.
Just superpowers, yeah.
Yeah, I want to be physically stronger, but don't touch the brain. I need that. Man, I already struggle to fucking discern reality from fiction as it is.
What if...
Unfortunately, you kind of can't, right? If I even use video game plots within that one, I mentioned Deus Ex there, right? There's this drug that they use in the future called neuropozyne, which, by the way, Deus Ex Human Revolution is like 3 years away. It happens in 2027, so prepare yourselves. But like your organs already reject the implants and your brain is trying to cope with having what is supposed to be new limbs to work with there. So the rejection happens in not just a physical, like plainly level, but also a neurological one, which you have to deal with until, of course, that gets hacked too.
If it's just operating while you're asleep?
That's what I'm saying. It'd be terrifying. Like, do I fully have control anymore? Or does the man have control? Because you know they would never turn that thing off fully, even if you ask them to.
Yeah, it'd be doing like firmware updates just for the sake of security and all that sort of stuff.
And it would be reading like small parts of your thoughts to be like, okay, he's interested in McDonald's.
Oh no.
We need to
I'll be
increase
selling
our
you ads all the time.
sales budget. What you want to do is you do whatever the rich people are doing. Because they would know. If none of the politicians and rich people were getting microchips, we definitely shouldn't be doing this.
I suppose.
Half the fun of being human is being like, oh, what happened with this thing here? And the other person being like, I'm not really too sure. And then even though you have the power to Google it, you don't. And you just say, yeah, that's probably what happened. That's that's most of my experience. Has been like, I think that guy died. Oh well, I won't.
Yeah, I agree on that one. One of our biggest strengths is our ability to decide to make mistakes.
Don't look it up. Imagine how weird conversations would be if just everyone had brain chips like that, and you're going out, you're just having like a casual like brunch conversation, and be like, what happened with that? Do you remember? Did you ever hear about Watergate? And then you just see the other person go like limp for a second while they like go into their mind palace and then come back like, yeah.
You know, like during a cutscene when like you're playing The Witcher and they don't register
Assets
the
don't
other
load.
half of the environment, right? It's just where the camera is pointing. Only
Yeah.
that is being rendered. And so every time the camera cuts to a reverse shot, the hair just bounces into the shot.
Yeah, because it has to resim.
It does that every time we have like a normal conversation. You weren't consulting the Mind GPT, were you? No.
No, God. What if that's the trade-off? We're like, okay, we're gonna put brain chips in people, but we need some way to show that people are using them, because otherwise, people could be doing all sorts of sketchy stuff at all times. So the trade-off is when you're using it, you go completely limp. So it'll be like that. That's how you can do like school exams still, even though you've got the chip, because they'd be able to tell like,
Yeah, that'd be great, because you'd be like rock climbing or something, and you ask your mate, you go like, hey, what's 2 plus 2?
Crumples.
And that's the end of the video. All right,
A bit sudden.
ChatGPT, write an outro for this episode of In the Field and play.
Well, that's it for today's episode of In the Field. Our boots are muddy. The mysteries of the internet are still, somehow, unsolved. And we've probably violated a few international laws along
Geneva
the way.
Convention.
But hey, that's just another day on the World Wide Web. Thanks for watching. And remember, reality is just a loading screen. See you in the next one. Incognito mode out.
Well, that definitely was a hell of an ending. Yeah, as I said before, AI is definitely just here to help us have some fun. Every other user's behind that, and of course research is like, please don't. But I would respectfully ask for a full version of Peanut Steve, because that song, and also the one that Many Kudos wrote before, was definitely banging. The random God bless the troops. Fucking perfect. Patriotism to a T. But guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. As always, please do make sure to go and subscribe to the Internet Historian, and of course subscribe to this channel if you liked it. Like and or do the thing. And that being said, I wish you all to have a wonderful day. See you guys in the next one. Bye.